What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video we're talking about an exciting new pharma company called Valeo Pharma. Now Valeo Pharma is traded on the Canadian Stock Exchange under ticker symbol VPH. We're first going to give you guys a little bit of an introduction about the company. In this video we're simply going to introduce the company, what they do, a little bit about them, and then of course leave the door open for you guys to do your own research and due diligence. And always remember that these videos are not financial advice. Also, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video. So this video is sponsored by a third party on behalf of Valeo Pharma. Check the description down below for those full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice, guys. So with that being said, a little bit about Valeo Pharma before we dive into the stock chart, their website, just to get a better idea of what they do. So Valeo Pharma is a Canada-based specialty pharmaceutical company dedicated to the commercialization of prescription products in Canada with a focus on neurodegenerative diseases, women's health, and oncology. Along with supportive care, the company has a portfolio of products and a platform to manage these products through stages of commercialization. So first, let's take a look at the stock and see how the company has traded. So it currently has a $74.71 million market cap and a 52-week range of 26 cents to $1.86. Now, over the last year, it's pretty clear the stock has traded higher with a couple pullbacks. So far, so good. The stock has made, I guess you could say, higher lows. So, it's looking like the trend may continue upwards. Of course, we can't predict the future, but this might be an interesting time to take a look at the company. So, all right, guys, I also want to talk about some significant news. Valeo Pharma enters into an agreement for Enerzair Breezhaler and Atectura Breezhaler in Canada. So let's summarize this and see what it actually means. So Valeo to commercialize Enerzair Breezhaler and Atectura Breezhaler, two innovative asthma therapies approved by Health Canada. Valeo positions as one of the leading Canadian respiratory companies. And also, almost 4 million Canadians affected with asthma. The Canadian market for asthma medication exceeds 700 million annually. So, that's some pretty significant news. As we can see, pretty big market. Now, just a few points I wanted to touch on when it comes to the company. So, an $800 million market cap for the two new drugs. Valeo is now a leading Canadian respiratory company. Top cos are $200 million plus in annual revenue each. Valeo is targeting $140 million annual revenue. Asthma market is large and growing. Testing results show Valeo asthma drugs are more effective in all trials while being comparably priced. And finally, Valeo is adding large sales force to maximize their market share. So those are some things to keep in mind. Now let's get into their website. The first thing I want to go over is their two most recent press releases, just to give you guys a little bit of an update. So Valeo Pharma completes negotiations with Pan-Canadian Pharmaceutical Alliance for Redesca and Redesca HP. So Valeo Pharma, which is a Canadian specialty pharmaceutical company, today announced that it has completed its negotiations and entered into a letter of intent with the Pan-Canadian Pharmaceutical Alliance regarding Redesca and Redesca HP, its low molecular weight heparin biosimilar for the prevention and treatment of thromboembolic disorders. The successful conclusion of negotiations with PCPA is a significant milestone delivered for the Redesca commercialization program. So, we'll leave that up to you guys to read the rest of this press release, but I want to jump to the next piece of news. So, Valeo Pharma reports its first quarter 2021 results and highlights. Valeo secured the Canadian rights to Enerzair Breezhaler and Atectura Breezhaler, two new innovative asthma therapies. Q1 2021 net revenues of $1.9 million, up 11%. Frederick Fassel appointed as President and Chief Operating Officer. Redesca and Redesca HP received Health Canada approval launching in Q3. And finally, Hesperco capsules at the core of a Montreal Heart Institute's global illness study. So lots of updates when it comes to the company in their recent first quarter update. But now we're going to talk a little bit more about the company, what they do, some of their products. And, feel free to head on over to their website if you are interested. That is valeopharma.com. So about us, Valeo Pharma is creating partnerships with both international partners and with members of the Canadian healthcare industry to bring innovative products of the highest quality to market quickly and efficiently. Steve Savick, President and CEO. So now let's give you guys the background scoop in just a few quick paragraphs. A Canadian company based in Kirkland, Quebec, Valeo Pharma is a fully integrated, publicly traded, and that is on the CSE under ticker symbol VPH, specialty pharmaceutical company founded in 2003. Valeo Pharma is devoted to providing healthcare professionals and patients with the highest quality specialty products and healthcare solutions. Initially created as a company specializing in dermatology, over time Valeo Pharma grew into a more diverse company and competed in a variety of specialty markets through acquisitions, in licensing, and selective product development. Valeo Pharma brought over 20 products to market since inception. In 2014, Valeo Pharma made the strategic decision to divest of its dermatology portfolio to focus on the commercialization of innovative specialty products addressing the needs of patients in select therapeutic classes. So we're almost done, guys. Just two more quick paragraphs. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background information on the company, driven by our experienced management team with in-depth knowledge of the Canadian market conditions and long-standing relationships with key industry leaders and healthcare professionals. Our solid business model provides the required resource to successfully introduce specialty products to Canada. Valeo Pharma is driven by the desire to become a leading Canadian-focused specialty pharmaceutical company and be the partner of choice for international companies wishing to enter the Canadian market. Valeo Pharma continues to identify and capitalize on opportunities to further develop its product line and provide healthcare professionals and patients with therapeutic solutions to meet their needs. So there's a lot of information on their website. I did want to quickly, show the investors overview. Here we have the company profile. There is an investor relations contact if you're, looking for more information. Frederick Demay's Director of Communications and Investor Relations. Email address is right there. Now we're going to talk quickly about, this is the most important thing, that is their products. So you can find right there is a specific section for products. Valeo Pharma is focused on bringing products to Canadian physicians, providing them with more choice to meet the ever-increasing needs of their patients. So here's their product portfolio, and you can click on the name specifically. So we can just simply click on, the products, and it gives us a nice little summary about, exactly what they do. We will focus on Redesca and Hesperco. So Redesca is a low molecular weight heparin biosimilar licensed to Shenzhen Tech Dow Pharmaceuticals, the world's largest heparin manufacturer. LMWHs are injectable anticoagulant drugs used primarily to treat and prevent deep vein thrombosis and pulmonary embolism. Total Canadian sales of LMWHs exceeded 200 million in 2018. There are currently no LMWH biosimilars approved by Health Canada. So that's interesting. Now we have Hesperco, an antioxidant. Hesperco capsules in Valeo's unique hesperidin formulation will be available in bottles of 60 capsules. Hesperidin is a bioflavonoid with powerful antioxidant properties that help support the immune system. So as we know, in this day and age, immune system support and keeping a healthy immune system is very important. So of course we can see all their other products. You can simply click on each and every one and they'll give us a breakdown of what it does. We're not going to talk about every single one, but I did want to talk about a few. And then they've got 3 products in their pipeline. So an injectable antibiotic, an antibiotic, and an antifungal. And those have a target launch calendar Q1 of 2021. So Valeo Pharma has acquired the Canadian rights to 7 additional products not yet approved in the territory from 4 different partners. Our hospital product portfolio addresses antifungal, antibiotic, pain management, and other indications. Regulatory filings will take place over the coming year with marketing approval to follow within 9 to 15 months. So we know these things take time. And then finally, Valeo Pharma intends to pursue additional product and pipeline opportunities in the areas of neurology, women's health, and hospital products, and potentially in other therapeutic areas through targeted business development efforts. Our experienced management team has a long and proven track record of successfully sourcing, developing, and commercializing drugs in a variety of therapeutic areas at all stages of their life cycle in Canada. So guys, that's the introduction to Valeo Pharma. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's a very interesting company with a wide range of products and relatively small market cap still. So let me know what you think. And also for full disclosure details, this was a sponsored video, so check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. So guys, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Always remember, Departures Capital and Departures Stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.